Yo, black man, you know, I'm sorry if these videos, some of my videos, they might not sound as crisp and clean as I would like them to sound, so please don't hit the comment section, telling me about the quality of the video in any kind of way, because I'm out and about, most of the time I'm doing these videos, I'm either walking or or I'm driving. So, sometimes I'm trying to concentrate on multiple things at once. So, I'm trying to concentrate on the road, cars in front of me, cars behind me, turning left, right. So, sometimes it might sound like I'm not necessarily, all the way in it, but I gotta apologize for that. But anyway, you know, I think like, the biggest problem we have in the black community, or at least amongst black men, is that we can't get each other, we can't get on the same page to save our lives, We can't get on the same page, and I think it's very important that we get on the same page, you know. And this is why I recommend the 5 steps, because we can all agree that, regardless of our religion, regardless of our belief systems, whatever it is, we can all agree that those things have not done anything for us. As far as, when I say stop selling drugs, we can all agree that that hasn't done anything positive for us, in our community. It hasn't done anything good. You know, stop smoking weed, stop smoking cigarettes, and stop drinking alcohol. Those are 3 things. I call those, our coping mechanisms. They're coping mechanisms. They're things we're using to cope our way out of the, situation that we're in. We're trying to cope our way out of it. But ultimately, you're not going to be able to fix the problem by coping your way through it. Well, we're not going to be able to fix the problem by coping. We have to eliminate the coping mechanisms, which is the weed, the cigarettes, and the alcohol. And the criminal activity, that I say that because I know that they're building prisons for us to enter in. They're building prisons everywhere, man. They're building so many prisons, it's not funny. And their ultimate goal is to get you in it legitimately get you in there. And they have every right to get you in there, because a lot of black men are out there committing criminal activity, man. They're out there committing all kinds of crimes. We can't have that. As a brotherhood, we can't have that. We can't have us entering the prison industrial complex. There's a lot of good black men in prison, man. There's a lot of good black men in prison, man. And there's a lot of good black men that are coming out of prison too, because basically, a lot of them are getting skills while they're locked up. They couldn't get the skills when they were on the street, but when they went to jail, they have all kinds of trades. My brother is one of those men. My brother, he's a mechanic and he's a welder. So he has two skills that he got while he was locked up in prison. So a lot of the times, a lot of brothers, they go to jail, but when they come home, there's no opportunities for them. A lot of the times, it's not an excuse. I'm I'm not running down excuses for them, because my brother actually has a job as a welder. So, and then, he used to work as a mechanic as well. So there's no, I'm not giving brothers excuses. I understand that every brother's not the same, and the where a person lives, has a lot to do with whether they're going to get a job or not. As an ex-felon, brother, just because one brother got a job on one side of the country, or a few brothers or a few hundred brothers got a job on one side of the country, is not to say that on another side of the country that they're not trying to rake brothers over the coals for their past discretions. So ultimately, the brothers that have these skills are the brothers that we actually need, we actually should be getting with. They have the skills, and since the system is not hiring a lot of these brothers, we need to get with these brothers. As long as they're not, as long as they have a change in perception, a change of attitude, and this is what I'm saying as far as, making sure that we have a volunteer organization. Volunteerism. You don't want a brother to just come out and just be able to take advantage of the situation. You want a brother to be able to prove themselves. You don't want a brother to step to the plate, because you got to know if somebody is genuine. That's why I tell brothers to, donate to the cause, or invest in the cause. Invest in it. Don't just put your words up. Put your money up, man. Put your money up if you are really sincere about the cause, and that black men have problems. I don't care what you put up, man. Put up something, man. Go to the link, man. Put up something, man. $10, man. You're not gonna even think about that $10, man. You're not gonna even think about it, man. After you give it, you're just gonna be like, and then you're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna be like, I did it. I actually gave something, man. I gave something. Hit the comment section, man. Let me know how you feel about the subject matter. Because ultimately, we are all we got, man. Black men are all we have. You don't have the black woman, man. Get that out of your head, man. If you're a black man and you think that you have the black woman and we need to build stuff with the black woman, I don't know. Maybe you don't have enough information on what's going on out here, but our children have been indoctrinated. Our women have been indoctrinated with feminist ideals, and they do not want to be led by men. They do not want to be led by us. So it's hard. It's going to be hard for us to, get these women in line. I don't suggest we even deal with them. We have to build on our own, man. See, when you build on your own, nobody can take it from you, man. If we build as black men, no woman can step up to the plate and say, hey, without the black woman, y'all wouldn't have this. They're going to want to take credit for your hard work. And we can't have that, man. Black women are not builders. They're not going to build anything. They're just going to sit around and try to shame you motherfuckers to death, into oblivion. It doesn't matter. They're going to shame you anyway. They have been shaming you. They've been shaming us, into oblivion. And they're going to continue to shame you guys. They're going to continue to shame us until, they're never going to stop shaming you. They're going to shame you whether you got your shit together, and they're going to shame you if you're poor or broke and, dusty. Hold on. I have to pause this.